We are the Mindanao ladies, and we would like to offer you something about our place. But before anything else, we would just like to clarify, maybe it is not a sort of clarification, but we would just like to speak out regarding about the war in Mindanao. Since most of us here came from Zamboanga del Norte, and we also have Zamboanga City. We'd just like to speak up, or actually we would just like to speak up because this was included in our brainstorming regarding about the war in Mindanao. Since most of us here came from Zamboanga City, and we have Zamboanga del Norte as well. We are not this harmful individuals, right? Alright, so we will be offering to you some of our natural resources that we are proud of in Mindanao. We have beaches, lakes, and the sanctuaries. We will be traveling in Mindanao, and I will be giving the floor to Miss Davao for some of the problems that we have come up in our discussion for us to give a solution right after on.
Yes, we've come up with 5 common problems for each potential site, and then later on, after I enumerate the problems, they will respectively discuss and expound about it. First, we do have the lack of promotion, simply because that it's not yet well known and it lacks a massive information dissemination. Then second is security. Since we're located in Mindanao, it's a war-stricken area, there are a lot of NPAs around, so that's one of the biggest problems that we do have. Third is lack of protection, since a lot of people are abusing the resources in the area. Fourth is waste. A lot of waste have been thrown in the rivers, and proper waste segregation is a big problem as well. And lastly, dynamite fishing. So the rest of the group will be discussing and expanding about the problems and the solutions as well.
So we will be presenting to you our chosen places or chosen spots in our places. We will start with Santa Cruz Island.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Actually, Zamboanga Peninsula, or I mean, Mindanao has a lot to offer in terms of tourist spots or ecotourism. Well, mine is, I chose the Santa Cruz Island because it is very well known. It is featured on TV, in Corina Sanchez. So I think this Santa Cruz Island is one of the best destinations in our country. And most of us, I think many people know about, many people have the idea about this. It is called the pink beach sand because it came from the pink coralline sand. It comes naturally, actually. Comes from pulverized sand, coral reefs, and it is mixed with the white sand, so it's like color pink. Then this place, Zamboanga City, is very beautiful place actually because it has a lot of trees. The nature is very beautiful. The people are very beautiful as well. And this.
Good afternoon. The tourist spot that we have in Tigbao, Zamboanga Sur, is the Margan Lake. Well, Margan Lake is a heart-shaped lake located at the top of the mountain of Mount Tingnan. And around the lake, there are some Subanen tribes there. It is a Filipino tribes. And the problem is the lack of promotion. Because lack of promotion because of, well, it's not well known, and of course, in our case, there is no signal of internet or whatsoever. And to solve with that problem, me as a candidate for Miss Philippines Earth, me and the local government conduct a study. First, we're gonna conduct a study. Next is we're gonna plan about what we're gonna do with the place, and with that, the Margan Lake would be discovered by men. Thank you.
My municipality takes pride of Bangaan Marine Sanctuary, show the richness of marine resources. One of the problems is dynamite fishing, so we should preserve our water ecosystem by helping the local government unit to look for another fishing alternative that are environment friendly, and we should avoid habitat destruction. That's all.
Mindanao is known for the beautiful beaches, rivers, lake, and waterfalls. And the possible problem that I that I can see is the water pollution, which the best solution is to proper waste disposal, to maintain a cleanliness in our surrounding, and to keep planting trees to keep our surroundings cooler, and to make our place an ideal place to have a vacation as a tourist attraction in the Philippines. Thank you.
And so mine is Davao River. Like when I was a child, we were asked to do some artworks, and I was like drawing a tree, and then I drew a river, and then when we had to color it, I colored it dark brown. So the pollution in Davao River has a great impact, even if you're still a kid. So the problem that we do have here, waste segregation, I'd like to promote that so that the people in the area would promote tourism as well to come to Davao River. And I'd like to teach them how to do urban gardening, because in that manner they would just help the environment, but more so they would also economically benefit from it. So in that manner, they would go hand in hand in saving Davao River. And would like to also encourage everyone that Mindanao may be known as a war-stricken area, but we are rich in natural resources. So I do hope that the stereotype and the idea about Mindanao would be lessened.
This sanctuary is actually producing a product called sardines. We are having fishes here, and the problem is that some of the people living in this area, or some of the individual citizens in this local area who are living near in this beach or in this sea, we're also getting some of the fishes. They're abusing, and they're even using it for having their food and their own viand. So it's just like the problem is that the local government unit in our municipality do not have the exact protection to protect the fishes in that specific sanctuary. And it doesn't even give benefits to the entire community, because the problem is that only the government or only the local government unit in our municipality benefited the said sardines.